I am Anil Kumar. Welcome to my YouTube channel and the website Global Math Institute. We've been serving you for last 15 years. This is your channel to get the solutions absolutely free. Here is a request from one of our subscribers. Since they have a test, she wants set of questions on composite functions. So what I've done here is made 4 very beautiful questions which will help you to understand composite functions. These are very popular questions for any test on this topic. Well, in case you want to learn from me, feel free to send an email on globalmathinstitute@gmail.com. Your success begins from here. Learn and understand the concepts. So here are the questions. Question number 1 is right before you, which is the function f of x equals to x minus 2 and g of x is ax plus b, where a and b are real numbers. Given that f of g of 1 is 5 and f of g of 2 is minus 3, find the values of a plus b. Right? Have a good look at it, try to solve it. We'll actually provide the solution of this question in this particular video. Here is the second question for you. Have a good look at it. Question number 2. The function f of x equals to 6x squared minus 12x plus 1 and g of x is minus x plus c, where c belongs to real numbers. Find range of f given that g of f of x is less than 0. X belongs to real numbers. Determine the set of possible values of c. Another very beautiful question. Perfect. I hope you like it. Here is question number 3. The function f of x equals to minus 1 minus square root of x plus 3 and g of x is equal to f inverse of x, where x belongs to real numbers. Find g of x, that is the inverse function. Find the coordinates of the points where f of x equals to g of x. Interesting. The last question for you is right here. Relatively simple. You have to read the graph and write down the values, but a very popular question from test point of view. Question number 4. The graph of y equals to f of x, where x is between minus 1 and 6, both included, is shown in the diagram. Find the value of f of 2. Write the value of f of 2. Find x if f of x is equal to 5. So I hope you like all these questions. Feel free to send an email with your request on the given address globalmathinstitute@gmail.com. We are always solving your problems absolutely free and providing one of the best resources for understanding mathematics. So now let's look into the solution of one of these questions. The very first one, let me take that. In this particular video, rest will follow up in the other videos. The function f of x is x minus 2 and g of x is ax plus b, where a and b are real numbers. Given that f of g of f, so we are given that g of f of 1, right, is equal to 5. And we are also given that f of g of 2 is equal to minus 3. Find the values of a and b. So how do we solve it? Well, let's find out the function g of f of 1. Basically, it means g of inside function is f, right? So f of 1, right? This is equal to 5. Do you understand? Now, to find f of 1, what we should do is plug in 1 in x minus 2, right? So basically, g of x minus 2 will become now 1 minus 2, right? And that is equal to 5. So 1 minus 2 basically is g of minus 1, right? So g of minus 1, let's get into this function, which is g of x. So g of minus 1 will be, replace x with minus 1. So we get minus a plus b, and that is equal to 5. Do you get the idea? So with this condition, we get one particular equation, which is minus a plus b is equal to 5. You could also write this as b equals to a plus 5. Does make sense to you? Let me call this as our equation number 1. Correct? Now let's look into the other function, which is f of g of 2 is 3. Right. So that means, once again, what are you going to do? Well, we'll find what is f of g of 2, right? Now, f of g of 2 is given to us as minus 3, but now let's try to figure this out. F of g of 2 means I'll plug in 2 this time in the expression. So we get 2a plus b. And this is equal to minus 3. Does it make sense? Right? Now, f of 2a plus b means I have to now use the function given to us, which is f of x is x minus 2. Replacing x with 2a plus b, I get 2a plus b minus 2 equals to minus 3. And that gives you that 2a is equal to, let's take all these terms to the right hand side, or I can just keep b here itself, take 2 there, right? So 2a plus b is equal to minus 3 plus 2, which is minus 1, correct? So with that, we get another condition, which is 2a plus b is equal to minus 1. Now b is a plus 5, right? So since b is a plus 5, I can write this as 2a plus a plus 5 is equal to minus 1, and 2a plus a is 3a equals to minus 1 minus 5, and that is minus 6. Correct? So we get 3a as minus 6. Perfect. So a will be what? So let me rewrite in the next page. So we get 3a equals to minus 6, and earlier we had b equals to how much? B is a plus 5. A plus 5, right? So now from here, 3a is minus 6, that means a is minus 6 by 3, which is minus 2. So we know the value of a equals to minus 2. Perfect. B is a plus b, a plus 5, I think, a plus 5. That means b is equals to minus 2 plus 5, which is equals to 3. So b is equals to 3. Now with this known, we can find what is a plus b, right? So a plus b is equal to minus 2 plus 3, which is equal to 1. So a plus b equals to 1, correct? So that is how we find the solution of this particular question. Perfect. Now many ways to do it, of course. You could find first what is f of 1, g of 1, f of 2, g of 2, and then it becomes relatively simple to do it. So there are, of course, many ways to do the questions. I hope it really helps. Now, I would like you to solve the rest of the questions on your own and then keep watching for their solutions, as within this week I'm going to provide you complete solutions. Thanks a lot for your time and all the best.